You heard the good news yet. Lotus Dawn here with Blossom with the Stars, True the Stars Sidereal Astrology on this beautiful, extraordinary day as we prepare for 2026. We only have a couple weeks left here. And 2026, I just made a whole video explaining what 2025 has been all about and where we're at energetically now, especially with the astrology and the planetary energies. And I wanted to bring you the good news about 2026 and what is coming for us 2026. So, this is just a little sneak peek update of the good news of what's coming and the huge shift that we're in store from. Just to recap a little bit, 2025 was numerologically the year of a 9, which is the final finale ending of a 9-year cycle. It is all about letting go. It's all about healing. It's all about deeply feeling, empathing, intuiting, and aligning to your spiritual truth and letting go of everything that's in the way of that. That was 2025. And it was also, in Chinese astrology, the year of the snake. And the snake is all about transformation. It's all about letting go. It's all about shedding our skin, right? Shedding the past. And so, gosh, what a year of deep transformation. I also shared that it was the year that Pluto went into Capricorn, Pluto being the god of the underworld, the god of transformation, the god of deep, dark, hidden things. And it went into the sign of Capricorn, which is the sign of structure. And so we've begun this cycle of very deep transformational work. Well, that's still going to be happening next year. We're going to still see transformation at structural levels in the collective, in the government, and in basically all the structures that we're familiar with. However, next year is the year numerologically of a 1. The 1 in numerology is all about new beginnings. It's all about individuality. It's all about independence, interdependence, right? Really being that singular focus. The symbol or the planet associated with 1 is the sun. And so it's all about shining. And after 9 years building up to the 9 that we just had, which was so much about completion and letting go, and it was not a very fantastic year for manifesting new things. It was more a year of cleaning up, clearing out, and cleansing the past. The 1, 2026, adds up to a 1, is about a new beginning, a fresh start. And so, depending on how much work you did clearing out in 2025, is going to determine how much new growth is going to be possible for you in 2026. And I'll be honest with you. If you have not been confronting the skeletons in the closet, the deep buried stuff from your past in 2025, you may have some carryover to 2026. But if you've been doing the work, if you have been feeling and confronting and healing and going through round after round of transformational cycle here in 2025, guess what? Next year is going to be very glorious and fantastic for new beginnings, for new arisings, for new energy, new light to come in. And, a lot of you may not know this, but numerologically, you can actually determine what, so next year will be a 1 for the collective, but each of us, it's going to be a different year. And so I can actually share with you how to figure that out. What will my year be next year? So go ahead and leave your birthday in the comments, the day, the month, and the year. And I will show you what next year numerologically will be for you. And you'll notice as I do other people's how to figure it out. But I'll show you in the comments how to figure that out. It's really fun. And knowing what numerological number you are for the year, So you find out, first of all, okay, it's a 1 year. Then you calculate with your birth date what that will mean for you. So leave your birthday in the chats and I will tell you what year this is going to be for you. And it's so powerful to know this. I knew going into 2025 that not only was it a 9 year for the collective, it was also a 9 year for me. And so I kind of surrendered at the beginning, was like, okay, this is not going to be a year where I like make super huge progress moving forwards. It's going to be more about cleansing the past, dealing with the past, healing from my family stuff. And I just surrendered into it. I just let go. And it really helped me because 2025 was tough. I don't know about all of you, but whew, it was like layer after layer of emotional stuff. That's probably one reason you haven't seen me on here as much, as like I have just been going through layer after layer of needing to heal old stuff. And I can tell you, as we approach 2026, I'm feeling a lot better. I mean, I have really done a lot of work, and I'm like, woo, I'm ready for next year, which will be a 1 for me and a 1 for everyone else. So I'm super excited. And so leave your birth date in the chat, and I will share with you what 2026 will be for you numerologically, and you'll learn the formula. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so it's going to be a 1. And then in Chinese astrology, and I love not only doing astrology, but doing numerology and Chinese astrology, because that's how you get a much better view and picture of the collective energetic frame that we're walking into. And so next year in Chinese astrology will be the year of a fire horse. And so fire is all about action. The symbol for fire is actually an upward rising triangle or pyramid. And so the energy of fire rises, right? That's the way that fire moves. And so it's really interesting because my partner and I were looking into going to see Avatar, the new one coming out here in December, and it's all about the lead character learning. He's already mastered water and earth, learning how to master fire and air. And I thought, oh, that's so good going into 2026, because that's going to be the elemental energy we're going to be learning how to master. And as exciting as fire is, right, fire also has some challenges, right? It can be dangerous. It's hot. It moves fast. And the fact that not only is it going to be a fire year, it's going to be a fire horse year. And what do horses do? They gallop. Okay? And so I want to tell you right now that the combination of next year being a 1 fire horse is going to move fast. Okay? So this is a really good time before we go into 2026, January 1st. And just as a heads up, the Chinese New Year doesn't begin until February, so you have a little room before we shift into that full energy. You have a little energy, time and space to prepare. It's going to be fast, right? 1 is all about independence. It's all about the individual. It's all about shining with your gifts. The horse is all about, it's very social. It loves to make connections. It loves to share information. The horse relates to the constellation of Gemini in Western astrology. And so it's a lot about networking. It's a lot about communication and marketing and sharing and teaching and learning, right? So it's a really good year to pursue your studies, to pursue learning. If you're a teacher, it's a great year to get out there and teach. The teachings that are going to be the most enjoyable for the collective will be things that are short and sweet, because the attention span with the year of a 1 fire horse, you guys, it's the attention span next year for most people is not going to be very long. 2025, the attention span has been a bit higher because people have been more in this slow, deep, transformational energy. But next year, with the year of the 1 fire horse, people are going to be charging forwards. They're not going to have as much time. They're going to be busy. Their schedules are going to be packed. They're going to be starting new projects. And at the same time, Jupiter will be retrograde in Gemini, which is the ruler of the horse, right? It's the energy of the horse until March. And so that energy will be a little slowed down until after March. So you have a little slowdown period between January and February, then we'll start moving. It'll be a little slower until March, and then after March of 2026, it's going to start moving. We will have some eclipses, although those are occurring earlier than they usually do. They're actually going to be occurring in early March, February. So we're going to go through a lot of transformation before the year gets really activated and really moving. But if there's a project you want to launch, if there's an idea you have, really go for it. And please include your birthday below so I can tell you what year numerologically it's going to be for you. I am also, I'm really excited about this, going to be doing a package if you want to get in on this. That I normally sell for a lot more. I'm going to be giving you a special rate of 12 sessions. So you'll get to meet with me every month of the year, 2026, to go over your astrology, to go over what's being activated in your life. I'll be sharing with you what your Chinese astrological sign is and how that is going to be impacting you for the year. And I'll do your numerology as well and how the numerology of 2026 is going to impact you. So that's 12 sessions plus the numerology plus the Chinese astrology, plus I'll do energy work to help you clear any blocks that might come up over the next 12 months in the way of you moving forwards and aligning to your purpose and why you're here. I've already started to sell these amazing packages to some of my clients. So if you want to get in on it, I'm not going to be able to offer this to everyone, but the sooner you act, I'll be able to share this amazing offering with you. So if you want to find out more about it, you can email me at blossomwithlotus@gmail.com, or you can go to my website, blossomwithlotus.com, and you'll see my 12 session offering, which is going to be so powerful to get to meet with me every month, go over your astrology chart, clear any blocks that might be coming up emotionally. And gosh, with Jupiter retrograde, stuff is coming up like crazy, because I would really love to support you in achieving your highest and best in 2026. It's going to be a powerful year. The energy is going to be hot. It's going to be juicy. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be fun. Plan some fun trips, get out there, go on some adventures. The horse relates to the card of the chariot in the tarot, so it's all about moving forwards. Fire relates to that upward rising energy. How do you want to lift your life? How do you want to lift your reality? What do you want to rise into? And it's a 1. So it's so much about new beginnings and starting fresh. So if you have any questions, you want to know more about 2026 and the energetic of the astrology, leave a comment below. Leave your birth date so I can tell you what your year 2026 is going to be all about. And I'm thinking about hosting an event to go into what 2026 is going to be all about. If you're interested, leave a comment below. I send you guys immense love and light from beautiful nature. Get outside, go breathe that fresh air. I feel so good out here. It feels so amazing. And dream, build, get in touch with what you want to create for this fabulous, inspiring, powerful year we're going into, 2026. Mwah. Sending you biggest love. Aloha.